Hi people and hello my Chili Con Carnage crew, it's Chili here from Live Listen Erase and I'm doing a reaction to a Sinead O'Connor song, Mandinka I think it's called. So this song, from what I understand, was kind of her breakthrough song, something like that. It's from her debut album The Lion and the Cobra, released in 1987. So actually I didn't know that she went as far back as that. I knew the early 90s at least. But I haven't listened to this song, at least not to my knowledge. I've probably heard a couple of her tracks, but we shall see and do this reaction to this video. So hope you all enjoy this one. Let's get straight into it. Okay, Mandinka, here we go. I had to switch over because the original was a pretty bad quality one. I definitely haven't heard this. It's very of its time, I have to say. It's just the sound of that, like, guitars, like, did it. It's very 80s-ish, isn't it? From what I understand, she's 21 in this video clip. She would have stuck out so much in that time. God, she is such an icon. God, that note. Okay. I'm surprised by the notes she's hitting there. They're pretty impressive. These notes, like, they suddenly shift between. I've got to rewind it a bit, but they're shifting from this, like on the upwards sound almost, and it's a fantastic inclination. I don't know much about vocal talent, but it's pretty damn impressive. The song itself seems a bit, but I'm impressed by her vocals on here. It's that 80s drum. I think that's what does it to me. I'm gonna guess that live recording's got a bit better, but it's catchy. It's oddly catchy. Okay, I gotta stop for a second here and just talk a bit because first up, that guitar, amazing. It's interesting. Very 80s-ish design, isn't it? Reflective mosaic or something? I have no idea. Shattered mirror. Let's call it shattered mirror mosaic. So anyway, of course the vocals are very impressive. I'm pretty blown away by that so far. The song itself, it's very of its time. I don't know if it's aged as well in regards to the recording sound and all that jazz, but that's just my view of it so far. The drumming track is kind of what does it to me. It seems like the 80s sound is hampered mostly by drums because it's all either synthesizers or just terrible quality, and I can't tell. I think this is synthesizers though, and it just bugs me. It always bugs me hearing that. I just don't like synthesizers for drum kits. Obviously it depends on the situation, but you're trying to make this like a alt rock-ish, REM kind of pop track, and kind of, I don't know, it just falls a bit flat. The drums just don't have as much of an impact, and when you lose that, you lose your rhythm in it as well. And that's the biggest problem with drumming of the 80s, and a lot of 80s music in particular. They just don't, it drops off, it really does. And the guitar, look, some simple stuff, I can't exactly say it's impressive, it's just simple, okay, but it is what it is. It's just a simple riff just to get stuck in your head. Look, it's working, it is. It's stuck in my head. I'm remembering it. Not often that music has that effect anymore, but yeah, the hook is still caught in my mind. So anyway, let's get into this. Reflection. It's oh, my eyes. It's like she had too many coffees. She's full of energy. See that part there, that I don't know, no shame I feel. Yeah, that high note. Yeah, I feel. And it's like half angry as well, but it's without breaking away into a shouty lyric. It's pretty impressive. See, it's that drumming. That's the synthesizers. It just does it for me. I'm just listening to the bass line just there. It kind of reminds me of The Cure. that effect of the bass line. That, well, anyway, if you're listening to the bass line, it just reminds me of The Cure. I don't know, love song or something like that. Anyway, yeah, look, so far the video clip's pretty simplistic. Obviously, it's early days. Hell, it's first album. We don't know whether she's going to make it or break it, so they're not going to make a big budget film clip. It's pretty not bad. It's not bad for the 80s. There's a lot worse. Let's put it that way. It's simple, pretty iconic. Just standing in the warehouse, guitar, band. That's it. And a couple of overlapping effects and stuff like that. Nothing wrong. Nothing against the video clip. It's pretty cool. It's not bad. Yeah, got to put the name of the artist out there, of course, and put a face to it. So they're doing their job quite well. Yeah, let's get on with it. What the hell was that? What is that? It's like, okay, we need to round out the song for a little bit. Can you do some kind of little vocal thing? Yeah, sure. I'll just. Oh man, it's odd. Not bad, hitting that high note. Cool. Alright. So, that was Sinead O'Connor's Mandinka song from her first album. And I would have to say, interesting. I don't know if it's won me over yet. Would be a little bit difficult, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of that genre of music. I'm not even sure what that genre is. I'd call it pop, but I'd probably be very wrong in calling it such. It's not bad. I mean, look, I can see why she became so famous. It's a catchy song in the 80s that would have done alright. And I guess there's probably some bigger songs that she done much later on that I just can't recall right now. As again, I know of her. I've probably heard a couple of her tracks, but recalling the names of them, I'd be like, yes, she wrote that song, yes. This track, I don't know how to say it. It didn't really capture her vocal ability, not as much as, say, the other reaction that I did with Willie Nelson doing a cover of, what was the name of that? Running Up That Hill, I think it was. And no, it wasn't. I guess this song didn't capture the vocal abilities of her too much compared to, say, the Willie Nelson and the duet, with Willie Nelson, I should say, of Don't Give Up, where she nails it. She absolutely nails it in that song, you know? Like, absolutely makes up for Willie Nelson. And look, I mean, the guy he's got a unique voice, he just doesn't have an amazing voice. And compared to Sinead O'Connor, who just is easily the highlight in that video clip and their abilities there. It does have some moments, of course, which is like very interesting. You know, I guess maybe she was holding back for certain parts or was restricted. You know, we want to make a pop song, we want to get it out the chart. You can't go crazy just yet. But yeah, there's some moments there where you can sense anger or maybe frustration where she's not shouty. But you can get a hint of a bit of unrest underneath it all, I guess, and it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive to see. The video clip was pretty interesting. Look, as I said, it was a basic video clip. First album, you're not going to make an outpouring of money and see how it goes. But yeah, it's not a bad song, you know. Would I listen to more of her? Yeah, I'd probably listen to a couple more tracks. I don't know if it's my style, though. Definitely not my cup. I don't think it's my cup of tea, as per se. But, yeah, I don't hate it. I definitely do not hate it. I wouldn't skip it either if it came on. So, yeah, look, it's not a bad song. Thank you for the recommendation. Maybe I'll give Sinead O'Connor another listen, but I'm just afraid that when I listen to it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I've heard that song. But who knows? People tell me below, what do you reckon what I should listen to next? Because I'm curious, you know. Interesting artist, person who's very iconic in the music industry, hasn't really done too much recently. I wonder why. Maybe I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, very interesting and iconic 90s musician there. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and everyone stay spicy out there. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Live Listen Erased. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you share it with all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Chili Con Carnage crew so you can get notified for all the future videos that we put out, as we put out videos every Friday. Also, we are on Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter over at Live Listen Erased, so make sure to tune in over there. And don't forget to like this video so that our manager can stay very happy.